Yeah, nah, I know. I was just watching on Instagram.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz
Yeah,
Field
you
in
smashed me last
Pittsburgh,
night. You did me dirty.
Pennsylvania. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were
All
thrilled by their hometown Steelers taking the field.
right,
All set as
man.
they'll match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught at the 30.
They are not ready for it.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tyreek Hill, 85 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. This defense for the Steelers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pickett. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
It worked out for them. They only had a yard to go. You know, when you do that fake punt, you're kind of starting back further than you need to when you only have 1 yard.
Yeah, and I guess they felt like that was a true full fake because most of the time with a yard to go, you leave your offense on the field, you run something from your playbook. But here, they gave the full impression they were going to punt it away and picked up the first down. They definitely surprised us.
I was going to say, surprise, surprise.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
And that's a pleasing run there by Travis Etienne. And every time I see him carry it, I think of the word mature. Why? 4 full seasons at Clemson, not something you normally get with a runner.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Looking to throw on second down. Pickett. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Lets it fly for Thielen. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
A good running there by Kamara on first down as he takes this ahead for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Taysom Hill, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. It's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
To throw on second down, Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 21 is up. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Looking to throw on second down. Pickett, he'll get this out to the flat for ETN. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the gun on third down. Pickett. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. A give to Kamara running right. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Raiders on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now a throw here to his running back. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Raiders on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Pickett. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking well, it's caught by Gronkowski. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
So pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
7 yards, the pickup there.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play there for the Raiders. They'll try to run with ETN. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw on 2nd down. Pickett. Touchdown, Raiders. Rob Gronkowski, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Prater for the extra point, and that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Flushed out right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. On 1st down, Kaepernick. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Taysom Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And a lot is on here in this first half. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. More now to return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deone Buchanan, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Back to the air on second down. It's Kaepernick. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the interception by the Steeler Dean leads to a touchdown. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Moore now on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Looking sideline, incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And going deep for Hill. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Now Kaepernick. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Kamara. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On first down, Pickett. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Watch out for Hill on the return. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Kaepernick now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Kaepernick going to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30.
People often refer to him by his exotic nickname, but Tyrann Mathieu, a career-high 6 interceptions in 2020. And with his instincts, 4 of them were off of tip balls. Named an all-pro safety for the 3rd time, he just adds to his total.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw on third down. Pickett. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Marcus May with a pick. CD, this defense, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Flush to his right. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Kamara will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Tucker with the extra point. And he will swing by 1 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. A 10th carry for Kamara. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking a 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep them moving.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead will slow by one more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. Let's see if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the...
Hey, yo, that D-line sounds serious, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. They sound serious, bro. They sound serious, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I ain't even got a good 5 seconds to throw the ball, bro. I gotta quick throw that shit. And every time I do that, it's an interception.
It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Yeah, I give you that, boy. You did that with that D-line, man. I give you that.
Back to throw again.
Look at this shit. You beat my ass yesterday. You kicked my ass yesterday. I give you that. You beat shit down my leg yesterday.
They've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Yeah, buddy.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Let me get that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he...
That's Gronk. That's Gronk.
Offense for them has been at a premium.
That's a 21-year-old Gronk, too.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these
your defense alright though, man. I give you that. That defense alright. That shit alright. Yeah, man. Too bad I can't put up a little more points.
just continues to evolve.
That damn line, man. Every time I try to do something, that damn line. Look at this.
Their ability to make people miss in the open field.
I'm like, throw it at the player. You throwing it away from the fucking player.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Steelers, it's a win here in their home.
I'm ready for more. You fired up, I'm fired up. Don't run from rap. 1, 2, 3. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. Game time. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I just got 20, I'm running on empty. There's more where that came from, my money is silly. I feel like envy, not trying to be friendly. It is what it is, if you want me, come get me. Whenever you ready, no, I keep it steady. I get the W, throw me confetti. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We about that action, don't ever forget it.
Bro.
Yeah, you know LJ, that's pop, right? You know that?
Why I had a feeling that was Pop, bro.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, nigga, why you ain't just call him?
Oh shit! I think that little nigga sleep. I had a feeling. Hey, yo, I had a feeling that was Pop when I seen LJ though. And I seen Lamont. I had a feeling, but I just ain't know though. You feel me? Hey, I'm just waking back up, son. I woke up just to get my ass kicked. Oh boy.
LJ.
I'm gonna play Pop tomorrow then, man. Before I go back to work.
That name Pop the Giants, but I don't know why he named my own thing.
Yeah, they probably just saying LJ. They saying Giants, LJ.
Yeah, you gotta put it Lamont.
What you doing though? What's good though? What you playing?
We going to shit. Huh?
I said, what you playing though?
You about to have one?
Yeah, I'm about to hop on for a little bit, man.